It is Monday morning. Unfortunately, I'm not getting my early morning Power of Monday ritual down at Bondi Beach because I'm filming with Channel 9's Today Show talking about saving money on kids. So if you can, make sure you watch it. I'll share it on the Facebook page. Anyway, last night I was checking my internet banking and I noticed there was a large amount owing on my credit card. Normally there's never really anything ever owing. I logged in and my card had been skimmed. Someone had been paying for flights in Switzerland, France and Malaysia. Anyway, I quickly called my credit card company, alerted it obviously as fraud, and they're taking care of it. So I guess I'm just going to focus on the gratitude and appreciation of having that insurance, knowing that I'm completely protected and safe, and they've said the money will be refunded. It's clearly fraud, and I have nothing to worry about. But if anything, also it's a refreshing reminder to always be so careful of your security, especially around your finances, and even things like identity theft. So make sure you do regularly check your account balances and the transactions in case there is something in there that's not yours, and then you'll be rightfully entitled to a refund. Also on that note, if you haven't already subscribed, please make sure you do. You're also about to see me transform from looking horrendous with no makeup and wet hair to looking beautiful and glamorous thanks to the Channel 9 hair and makeup crew, who are amazing. Ta-da! How much better do I look? Thank you to Channel 9's hair and makeup. They are so talented there. Now this morning I was on the show talking about how to save money with kids, and I will do a separate video for YouTube where I will talk about this in a lot more detail. But there was two things I want to point out that came from doing this segment and doing the research. One is the government is giving all families with school-age children a $100 per child per year rebate for when they are enrolled in certain school sporting activities, so gymnastics, athletics, swimming. And it's really easy to do. You do it through the My Service app, and I'll put all the details in the video description box below. But you know, that does add up to be a lot of money. But also on top of this, a lot of private health insurance programs will actually give you $100 per child as well for swimming lessons, because it is so incredibly important that kids learn how to swim. So I just got a parking ticket, and instead of getting angry and annoyed and like blaming myself or someone, I'm just going to accept it. I parked overtime, not a massive amount of overtime. I even saw the rangers but got distracted about moving my car. So I'm just going to own it, take full responsibility and move on with my life, because I'm not going to let it pull me down or ruin my day. I just logged into internet banking this morning and there was a deposit of $148.38 or 39 cents. And that is actually a dividend from one of the stocks that's part of the $1,000 project share portfolio. Again, I did nothing to make this money or earn this money. It was money working for me. How good is that? Now, everyone and anyone can do the $1,000 project, and you can do it to get out of debt or save up for lifestyle things like a holiday or a deposit on a home, but you can also do it to help build up passive income streams. Now, that money was immediately transferred into the $1,000 project account so it doesn't get spent. And it's actually the psychological effect of that, because it's just tipped me over $1,000. So I'm feeling even more empowered, even more motivated, even more inspired to just keep going. So this weekend I'm going to try and find more things that I can get rid of, that I don't want anymore, don't value, and other ways that I can just hustle and rustle up money. From doing Manifesting March, I'm learning lots of different things, and I will do this in a video at the end of the month. But manifesting in March isn't necessarily just producing financial or monetary benefits. It's coming up in all sorts of forms of ideas, connections, conversations, inspiration. And this morning, Tom's parents, Vicky and Mike, came to watch Rocco and his swimming lessons, and afterwards we all went and grabbed some breakfast together. And Tom's mum, Vicky, was actually reading the $1,000 project, which is so touching. Anyway, Mike is actually an old school teacher, and Vicky's background, I believe is a nurse and worked in sort of aged care. Anyway, she said, "I've got a great idea for you," and I was like, "Okay," listening, and she said, "I think you need to do the $1,000 project for children and get children into investing and saving up money and understanding it." And I'm really passionate about educating children and educating them as early as possible so that they don't create a life full of toxic debt. And I don't even know where to start into educating children, but I was like, oh my gosh, I hadn't thought about that. Creating a $1,000 project for kids. Maybe it's a $10 project or a $100 project. And Mike then said you need to turn it into another book, like a separate book, almost like a cartoon or with beautiful illustrations. And he gave me a few books to go and read to have a look at incorporating the $1,000 project into kids' book. I was like, just incredible. Anyway, I would love to know what you guys think about this idea. I think it's amazing, and I feel really inspired to actually make this happen. I'm actually going to send an email to my publisher about this. But again, like, such amazing ideas, and I really hope the flow of Manifesting March continues on throughout the year. So tonight I have two things to report. I'm staying up late because weirdly I have just getting smashed by people asking me for proposals and quotes and invoices and all these weird things just all of a sudden, and there's like 3 a day that are coming in, which is never ever something that happens in my life. So I'm staying up late, working from bed to make sure I get these like quotes and invoices and requests filled. The other big thing I want to talk about is the share market. There is a lot of volatility going on at the moment, and the share market is already off, I think, about 5%. It did recover today a little bit. Now, how am I feeling about that? Am I worried? Am I stressed? Am I concerned? No. I am really excited because this is now a better buying time. All the money that I did from doing Frugal February and the money I have been manifesting from Manifesting March is going to have a better impact. I'm going to pick up more units with my money, and long term, this is going to be great. I'm going to look back and think, why didn't I buy more? So if you're looking at the share market going, oh, Hannah must be worrying, absolutely not. I am getting really excited. And this is just another form of, I guess, manifesting opportunities presenting themselves. So I guess another opportunity to start looking at doing the $1,000 project and start building up your own passive income stream, because this is such an exciting time. So I just lost my pen. I bought my really nice pen probably 4 years ago, and it was like a mark of me like really taking my business seriously and like stepping up I guess my level of professionalism in the world. And it's a beautiful pen. I carry it everywhere I go. I just left it in a cab, and I realized like 20 minutes after getting out of the cab. Anyway, I called the cab company. They managed to find the cab driver, and the cab driver very kindly drove all the way back to drop it off to me. And I, like, as soon as I said, thank you so much, like I expected to pay for the fare of him driving back. He said, no, don't worry about it at all, it's okay. He said, this is a really nice pen. I was like, yeah, I know, it means a lot to me. Anyway, I gave him a tip to say like a cash tip to say thank you so much. But like, what a good world. Like, the cab company was straight onto it. There's a part of me going, you know what, Canna, you deserve to lose it if you weren't being careful with it. You're leaving it in a cab like that. But I am so grateful, and such lovely karma from the cab driver and the cab company that just helped get me my pen back.